So, do I have your permission to post this for my YouTube channel?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so let's begin. All right, so you're moving soon. All right. Earlier, I know, so this wasn't on tape. They don't know this, but earlier I asked him if he lives with anybody. He said yes. And so I'm sensing that you're moving soon. You're going to be on your own. Now, let's say you have thousands of clothes, 40 pairs of sneakers, you're only going to bring what you need. So maybe two pairs of sneakers, maybe even the clothes on your back. I don't sense that it's going to be a situation where you're going to have to, I don't sense that you're going to be kicked out. I don't sense that you're going to have to escape this household, but it's more so if you have all that you need. As long as you have money, some sneakers, some clothes, you'll be fine. But let's say you're thinking about bringing your bed, you're thinking about bringing your couch. Listen, some people have couches in their own rooms, but let's say, your favorite rug. I don't see you bringing that. I see you bringing just really just yourself. Okay. So let me ask you something. Do you, and I can't remember if I asked you this. It's just they speak so fast in my ear. I have to hurry up and jot things down. Do you have a passport?
no,
There's
working
a
on.
need, there's a need for you to apply for one. Okay. You need one. All right. You need one. All right. And the reason why I say you need one is because I'm sensing that you're going to be in and out of, are you in America?
Yes.
So I'm sensing that you'll be in and out of America. So maybe like I just get nomad energy from you. So 2 weeks in Mexico, 4 weeks in Haiti, just moving around a lot. I don't really see you staying in. Do you have a connection to the South? Virginia, is Georgia and Virginia? Oh my God, I don't know. Georgia, no, Georgia, Virginia. Do you have a connection to any of those states?
South Carolina.
South Carolina, no. Oh, so that's in the South, right? South Carolina. I'm sorry. That's next to Florida. Is that next to Florida?
A little 2 states up.
2 states up. All right. Okay. All right. So I'll let that go. I don't know why they brought that up. Okay. But there's a need for you to have a passport. Okay. There's something with in less than 2 years you'll be out of here. Now you're moving sooner than that, right? I see you having your own place. Okay. Or yeah, it's like yeah, your own place. I don't really see if you decide to live with roommates. That's a you thing, but you will have the option to live on your own. All right. So because there's some people out there that can't be alone. So there's some people that have the luxury of or the reality of living by themselves, but they can't. So they can't because they don't want to, so they live with roommates. All right. So it's up to you, but you can absolutely live by yourself if you want to. All right. Because they're saying 1 second. Just gotta write that down. All right. So yeah, so I'm seeing movement in your energy. And also there's a need for you to have your passport. So try to get that done. There's not a rush, but before the end of the year, try to get that done. All right. Now, I don't sense that you have any real responsibilities because, and the reason why I say this is because they're showing me a vision of you traveling a lot. All right. And I don't see a dog. I don't see you having a kid. If you have a kid, then okay. But energetically, based off the vision, you're able to just move freely. So it doesn't sound or seem to me energetically that you have any real responsibilities besides paying your rent. I know that's a responsibility, paying your phone bill, but I'm saying like a kid or like a dog where it's not able to move around, you're not able to move around as freely as you like. Okay. Now, actually, if you had a sister, you said yes. All right. Let me ask you something. Does your sister assert dominance? Does she like to assert a dominance on against you on you? Is she overly aggressive towards you?
I want to say just a tad bit,
Okay, does this
kind of,
bother
sort of.
you?
Not a certain dominance in any way over me, but I feel as if she carries that energy.
Okay, so I would say this. You might be getting into an argument with her soon. All right, you might be getting into an argument with her soon. And the way she's talking to you in this vision is as if she's a man and as if she can fight like a man. So I am seeing that in your energy. Okay. Sometimes with readings, bad stuff will come up as well as good stuff. Okay. Now, back to you traveling. You'll be able to afford to travel, okay? And music came up, but we'll talk about that a little bit later, all right? Now, there's a need for you to work and save because I'm seeing traveling in your energy like heavy. Now, this is interesting because I will say this. Sometimes we push back things in our life. Like, let's say I want to, lose weight, but I'm not doing anything about it. That's pushing back let's say I'm like, I want to lose 20 pounds by June, but I'm not doing anything. I'm pushing back the time of me potentially losing the 20 pounds, right? So I'm sensing that you're going to be traveling. You're going to be jumping to and from countries, states, whatever, right? Heavy emphasis on countries, okay? Islands. I'm seeing you surround get down, Booska. I'm seeing you, surround yourself by a lot of just like a lot of bodies of water in different cultures, and they're showing me a vision of you eating a fruit that I don't think can grow in the States. Okay. I forget the name of this fruit. It looks like a banana, but it's furry in the middle and it tastes like ice cream. I forget the name of this fruit, but yeah,
Mm.
I think it can only grow in Guyana or somewhere in South America. I'm not too sure, but they're showing me a vision of you tasting this fruit. Okay. So in the meantime, I don't know how soon you'd like to get your passport. What's inevitable will remain inevitable, but there's a need for you to get your passport because I'm sensing you're going to be traveling a lot. And also, there's a need for you to work and save, okay? Heavy emphasis on the word save. That I tell my clients all the time, some people cannot afford, to save. Saving unfortunately is a luxury because of bills and blah 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 and inflation nowadays, but if you can absolutely save your money. Now there's a male in your energy, a friend. Cut him off. I don't know who this. Oh, this could be a cousin. It's a masculine energy. Cut them off. Jealousy. Heavy emphasis on the word jealousy. This person is jealous of you, all right? Also, I don't know if you're spiritual. I don't know if you believe in God. I don't know if you're Christian, but if you're Christian, this person is an atheist. If you're, pro women, this person is misogynistic. And I'm friends with people who are atheists, and I don't really like I don't know what category I fall under as far as like religion. I guess I don't know. I guess spirituality. I don't even know what that really is. But let's say you're A, this person is negative A. Let's say you're B, this person it's like this like it just it's like water and oil. Okay. Now there's something about your light that this person gets bothered by. All right. And I always tell my clients, if someone's jealous of you, talk about God in front of them and see how they react. It's like dealing with the devil when you're an angel. Like just watch how they react, okay? But there is jealousy in this on this person's end regarding you. And there's something with kick the bucket. What does that mean? Kick the bucket. Does that mean dying or does that mean death or does that mean you're gonna have to cut somebody off? Let me look this up. Kick the bucket. What does that mean? What does that mean? Kick the bucket. Oh, died. Okay. Or sometimes death, dealing with spirits, it can mean like a energetical death, like no longer speaking to someone and it feels like they. So but this person is gonna go to jail. Okay. So I wrote jealousy will lead to jail for this person. All right. Not towards you, but let's say there's something with you willing to work and working hard for whatever it is that you're working hard towards. And this person is the opposite. As I said before, water and oil, the two do not intertwine in a healthy way. All right. So let's say you work hard. This person scams. All right. This masculine is going to go to jail behind jealousy. What do I mean by that? Let's say this person is in a 2008 Honda and they're in Walmart doing DoorDash, working for DoorDash, right? And they see someone around the same age, pulling up in a 2024 Honda, and that person gets out to go to Walmart to food shop, right? This friend of yours, this friend will bust the windows out of that person's car just to be like, well, F you, how dare you be the same age as me and have more money than me? So it's jealousy, okay? Now, this person is not good for you. Now, earlier, and this wasn't on tape, I asked you, do you have a connection to music? And you said yes. And I said no, not like you like Kendrick Lamar, you like Luther Vandross, like a deeper connection to music. And you said yes. All right. So there's something with music plug or music in your energy. All right. There's something with you'll be able to eat off your music. I don't know. Do you produce? Do you sing? Like what do you do? Well, actually, don't tell me that. Let me stare at you for a few. Don't answer it just yet. Spot. Do you have a spot? Well, Spotify. Why are they saying Spotify? Spotify. So there's like, is he like a music producer? What does he do? Singer, artist. One second. Let me ask yes or no. Do people not believe in you when it comes to music?
Kinda, sorta.
What does that mean?
I feel as if like at times people overlook me in music.
Okay. People as in family or friends or both?
A lot of people. I just feel like with my friends and family, most of the time, they probably don't wouldn't put or wouldn't push me as much as they would push Kendrick Lamar, as you would say, or anybody like that.
Okay. All right. You're gonna be able to eat off your music, all right? Because they're showing me a vision of you eating fruit, and the fruit is an apple, but the apple is in the form of a musical note. So this is a sign that you're gonna be able to eat off your music. Eat off, metaphorical sense, money. You'll have money. Okay. Now there's something with the number 32 in your energy. 32,000 sales, 32,000. Say that again. Yeah, I said that right. Okay, yeah. So 32,000 sales, 32,000 you'll make 32,000 off of this song, or if you write, I don't know what you do, but it's something regarding you producer, producing music, do you produce music? Are you a producer, do you sing? I'm not sure, but it's something in that category. You'll be able to eat off your music. All right. Now, this probably makes a lot of sense as to why you have some cutting off to do with this masculine, because let's say your song or your whatever you wrote, starts, getting traction on the internet. This person will be jealous, as I said before, of this friend, sitting in their 2008 Honda, and they see someone the same age pull up in a 2024 or 2025 Honda, and they bust the windows out their car because they're jealous this person has to go bye-bye. Okay. Now, ask me what month three times, please.
What month? What month? What month?
April. Something great is going to happen in April, but there's also they just said be assertive in the month of April. So let's say you're right. I guess you're right. I don't know what I'm really looking at, but let's say you're thinking of writing this song and you're thinking of turning it into a record label, right? Or however that works, I'm not sure. I'm just listen, just hear me out. Um, let's say you're thinking of, turning in a song the 1st of April. No, there's a need for you to go back and change some things. Let's say you're thinking about turning the song into a record label the 12th. I mean, the April 12th. No, no, no. Rewrite it or whatever. April 18th. No, no, no. Then towards the end of April or the middle of April 18th, turn it in. All right. So there's a need for you to do like it's kind of like what is his I think Neo, when he wrote Because of You, or he wrote one song where he's a sexy love. It was a song where he said he it was going to be a completely different song until baby what's his name, Babyface, I forget his name. Someone told him to do it over again, and he did. He rewrote the song at the very last minute, and now it's a hit. I think it's Sexy Love or Because of You. I can't really remember, but he rewrote something at the last minute, turned it in, and it became a hit. So there's a need for you to do something over. So if you write music, do it over, or whatever this song is. If you sing, there's a need for you to, go back into the booth and do it better. There's something that you need to do over. Polished work, they said. All right. Now, let's transition out of that. But something with music plug, and also you'll be connecting more with. I don't know if you're a rapper. I don't know if you're a singer. I don't know what you do, or if you're a writer. But you'll be connecting more with people in the industry. People, be careful with this because use your discernment. All right. Once again, I don't know if you write music, but let's say you write, right? Please don't take this the wrong way with what I'm about to say. And my food might be coming up any second now, just letting you know. So I'm gonna might have to pause this real quick. You may feel like you're a nobody, but how can I say this? You may feel like just let's just say let's say you feel this way. You may feel like you're a nobody entering in this industry, but you're actually the somebody. Because let's say I'm a single, right? And I'm depending on you because there's something like it just the energy that I get is you're going to be around a bunch of counterfeits and you're the only real $100 bill. But people are going to make you feel like you're a counterfeit. So let's say, people downplay you. Oh, I only want 5,000. I'm only going to give you 5 grand off of that song. Don't sell it. You're worth more than that. Okay. People, something, it's just think of it like this. You might feel like you're a nobody or you're not the famous one. You don't have any connects, but you really are the one that people need. Okay. So it's kind of like some of my, potential clients, they're like, hey, Intuitive, I only have $50. I'm like, then you can't have a reading then. It's 72 or 144, for my, one-to-ones, right? And so they'll sometimes they beg me, please, I don't have it. I'm like, no. And then guess what? A couple of minutes later, they find an extra $20. They just be lying because they don't want to spend that. No. So there's a need for you to stand in your divine masculinity and allow these people to think that they're fooling somebody. Okay. As I said before, there's something with you feeling like you're a nobody, but you're really a somebody. All right. The energy that I get from you is like, let's say you write, right? And let's say these rappers disrespect you. They really, sorry. Let's say these rappers disrespect you. They really need you because you write their music. So you're needed more than this is going to sound, many people may disagree with what I'm about to say, but I don't care. Beyonce is only important as her writers, as her songwriters. Okay. Okay, so what she could sing, so what she could dance. But she really is, I hate to say nothing because she's not nothing, but she really is nothing without these songwriters. You can't have a song without a songwriter. Hello. So you're gonna enter an industry, music industry, whatever this is. I keep getting musical notes for you, so it's something with you writing music. Um, one second. Let me pause this real for my food. Yes, you're gonna feel like you're nobody, but you are somebody, all right? You're going to be discouraged. You're supposed to be discouraged. But please understand this. They need you more than you need them, all right? And it keeps saying Ed Sheeran. I don't know, do you write music? I don't, because I know Ed Sheeran writes music. I don't know, whatever this is, you'll do great. Um, and you kind of need people to not believe in you. It feels like they're giving you a push. There's a need for you to be consistent, and something amazing is going to happen towards the month of April for you. Now let's move on to the next message, shall we? There's a need for you to fast. I don't know, eat between a certain hour or eat only fruit for a month. There's a need for you to fast. That's how God is going to connect to you through you more. For example, or whatever you believe in. For example, my nana, she passed away, my baby, my sweet baby. But there was one, I think I was like maybe 9 to 10 years old, and she gathered all the grandchildren in the house, and she said, "Listen up. I need to be quiet for 7 days and 7 nights. I'm looking for God to give me an answer through my silence. Please do not come up to me and talk to me. I need to listen to nothing. That is how God is going to talk to me." Us being kids, we just still talk to her anyways, but she ignored us. She literally did not speak for 7 days and 7 nights. So and then later on as I got older, I'm like, oh Nana, by the way, years ago, did God ever answer, give you that answer? She's like, on the second night, God gave me the answer, but she still decided to be obedient and carry on with the rest of the days, right? So there's a need for you to fast. Fasting can mean staying away from liquor, weed, meat, whatever this looks like for you. You need to go on a cleanse, okay? Your mind is going to be clear and it's going to give you the answers that you need. So let's say you do shrooms, right? I love shrooms, but let's say you do shrooms to connect with the higher power a little bit more. You won't even have to do that. There's something that you need to, is it abstain, like, so stay away from. All right. So let's say, some people like Rick James, he said he did a line of coke before every more than a line of coke before every song that he performed and every song that he, recorded in the studio. That was his way of really getting in tune of music, right? For you, Spirit is saying you won't have to do that. So let's say you're taking shrooms or LSD to get answers from God. Spirit is saying you don't have to do that. Just cut something out. Cut something out of your diet, okay? Juice. I don't know, red meat. I don't know what this is, but there's a need. I don't know what it is exactly, but there's a need for you to eat more fruit. Fruit, fruit. You need more fruit. Less meat, less dairy, more fruit, okay? And you're going to be receiving an answer. Now, Spirit is saying move like an octopus. They literally just said that in my ear. And I get so freaked out by looking at those animals, that animal, because they're just like aliens to me. They look weird. They're very, very, very intelligent. And so when I think of an octopus, I look at all of their tentacles. And with as humans, we have two arms, right? And let's say we had eight arms. We would be more able to do we would be able to do more things. Like as I'm talking to you, I'm probably be able to text with my other two hands, right? Because I have, let's say, eight hands. Think and move like an octopus. There's something with you limiting yourself. Let's say there's just something with the number eight. October? Are you saying October? No, October is 10. 10. Oct, eight. So I got to think outside of the box. So October, eight, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. The eighth day, the eighth month, something with the number eight. An opportunity is going to be given to you on the eighth hour, 8 a.m., 8 p.m., August, the eighth month, the eighth of a month, April 8th, May 8th, Oct, 8, October, something. You're going to be invited somewhere, and it's going to be an introduction. And you're going to meet someone, connection through someone. 8. Anyways, back to what I was saying. There's something with you putting yourself in a box. Why put yourself in a box? Don't put yourself in a box, okay? You got this. Um, but April is going to look very good for you. Now I want to transition into my predictions. So can you say predictions 4 times, please?
Predictions, 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 predictions.
Do you drive?
As of right now, no.
Okay. So when it's time for you to drive, if if it says do 70 miles per hour, do 70 miles per hour. Don't do 80, don't do 85, don't do 90. Okay, as my nanny would say, act civilized. No, but also something's gonna come in really fast. All right. So let's say you put out a song or you co-write a song. Expect for that song to be hit by the end of the year. Let's say you put out a video of you on TikTok just yapping and you go to sleep. Expect for that video to have some numbers the following day. Something's gonna come in fast. All right. Because they said fast and furious. So fast and furious to me means slow down on the driving or something's going to come in really, really fast. All right. So once you do this cleanse, prepare for something, prepare for uh, something great to happen. For example, let's say God tells a woman or the universe, whatever, or let's say a woman who's infertile gets a dream, right? And in this dream, she is told to refrain from cursing for 30 days. And she does so. She is not able to conceive. She is not able to have a kid because she stayed away from cursing for 30 days. It's something with you needing to do, not cursing, but as I said before, that you're going to have to go on a cleanser. You're going to need to go on a cleanser. You're going to be guided to go on a cleanse, and it's going to be good for you later on. All right. Now, um, have you had any recent arguments with your mother?
Mm, yeah.
Like, let me like how we get into it with our parents. It's nothing, but anything serious than a regular argument. Anything serious?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. All right. So she might say something to hurt your feelings. Does your sister and your do they gang up on you? Like, have you ever experienced triangulation with them?
Kinda, sorta, nothing. Yeah, kinda, sorta.
How does this make you feel? Is it like, because the thing is, like, let's say you're honestly in the wrong, and then your mom and the sister like, you're wrong. That's not really like it's not really serious. If you're wrong, you're wrong. But let's say like you've noticed that they kind of like it's like, is it bully energy or is it just like just you had no business doing what you were doing and they both get on you?
I feel as if it's more so age thing, because my sister is a little older than me.
Oh, so okay, so it's just so it's not that serious.
Yeah,
Oh, it's not that. Okay, I still see you get into an argument with your sister. And I see your mom saying something kind of hurtful to you. She may not realize the impact it'll leave on you. Now, I know you're like, why are you saying this? This is negative. I say both. Okay. I say positive and negative, but this is a sign that you're getting closer to whatever you're getting closer to, excuse me. So there was a client actually, I told you the story earlier, about the whole tooth thing. So when she asked, hey, when will I be receiving this settlement? I'm like, it's something when ever your daughter loses her tooth and blah blah blah, she lost her tooth. For you, your mom is gonna say something hurtful. It's kind of gonna add some detrimental value, maybe regarding your career or whatever passion, whatever you want, passions you have, whatever you want to do. Um, and she might say something like, let's say for example, you're like, Ma, I got my bachelor's, I'm getting ready to apply to medical school, and she's like, you ain't gonna be no fucking doctor. But and she has no business saying that point blank period. But I don't feel like in that vision she realized the amount of detriment that caused for you. So it's hard for me. I mean, it's easy for me to say like, don't pay her any mind because it's not being said to me. It is gonna hurt you, but it's going to push you. All right. It's gonna push you to do so good. All right, music. Keep going on with music. Keep writing, whatever it is that you do. And Spirit said keep advocating. I don't know, keep advocating for yourself. So let's say, for example, let's say you're mentally ill, right? And you've went to at least two therapists and two psychologists, and you're telling them, yo, like I'm hearing voices, they're telling me to kill myself. I'm very unhappy. And they're like, it's just a phase. You just broke up with, your person. It's like they're just because some doctors do brush you off in the medical field. I've experienced it, right? And like let's say you're like, oh, like nobody's listening to me, you're just frustrated. Spirit is saying, still advocate for yourself. Still say, yo, I am unwell. Please give me this kind of antidepressant than that. There's a need for you to still advocate for yourself. And it's so draining advocating for yourself. I know, but there's a need for you to still advocate for yourself. So another version of advocating for yourself is, let's say you go to a record label, and you're like, hey, I wrote this song and they turned you down. Keep it pushing, go somewhere else. They turn you down, keep it pushing, go somewhere else. I always tell people, let's say you apply to 20 jobs, and I've experienced this. You apply to 20 jobs, no response. Apply to 30, no response. Okay, apply to 40. Either way, 40 jobs, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, somebody has to respond to you, whether it's bad or good. Keep going. There's a need for you to keep going. All right. Now I'm kind of sensing in 2 or less than 3 years. That could be starting tomorrow, and less than the 3 years. You're gonna get tired of America for some time. So you might go to Puerto Rico for 5 months and then somewhere else for 2 months. All right. And I see you coming back to the States. But there's something with traveling in your energy. And I don't really know how music works, like the music world works, but traveling is heavy in your energy. So I don't know, maybe you write music. I don't know what this is, you perform. I don't know what this is, but you'll be able to live off of your money. So with traveling and being in your energy, you might be performing. With traveling being in your energy, you might be able to, receive thousands of people buying your song and being able to sit in freaking Japan for 2 weeks and just do nothing because you're literally chilling off of people buying your music. Okay. There's a need for you to be different. All right. Don't fall into the category of like, let's say you're a writer, right? Or a producer. You know how Pharrell usually does something where it's like three beats or three something before he does the introduction of his song. Like his like, what are these tags names? Like if Young Metro don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you. Like be different. You don't have to fall under that category. Because whatever you're going to do, people are gonna follow you. Are you familiar with Tizo Touchdown?
Kind of, sort of.
Okay, his aesthetic, Drake copied. I don't give a fuck what nobody tell me. Even before Kendrick called it out with him with Drake copying Tizo, I've been said this because I love Tizo touchdown. Because Tizo touchdown was the only one wearing the football pads, the knee pads. Now all of a sudden you see Drake copying his son, like, yo, this colonizer is crazy. So that's what I'm saying. Tizo was I mean, you're always gonna get bullied if you're on the internet, famous or not. But he was made fun of for wearing these football pads. People like, ew, he has nails in his head. Who does he think he is? And who do we see years later copying that same style? Drake, as high as he thinks he is, because I don't really care for him. But I guess like he's like, I guess, I don't know, whatever. He's at the top of the music chain. Right. Blah blah blah. Guess who he copied as someone that's at the bottom of the music chain? Tizo. So what I'm saying to you is there's a need for you to be different. Don't feel like you got to get the big veneers like everybody. It's just wear your real teeth, be yourself. People are going to copy that, okay? Um, and if this is your form of writing, let's say you know how nowadays with music they like to disrespect women and talk about popping perks. Let's say you want to talk about falling in love, do you, okay? Don't fall under, as I said before, you're gonna think you're a nobody, but you are a somebody, and that's just point blank period. But in this industry, and the energy that I get from you, in the future is like, let's say Cat. You know how Cat Williams exposed a lot of comedians, last year, and so they show me a vision of Cat Williams standing by himself with the rest of the comedians that he talked smack about, and Cat Williams five and all, still standing by himself while Steve Harvey is on the other side of the room and he's looking at them like, yo, like I'm not backing down to none of you. I'm not scared of none of you. I say A, you can't manipulate me and gaslight me into saying B. I'm saying A. There's a need for you to apply that energy. Finances will be looking good, but there's a need for you to pivot. So you might have to work at a gas station or McDonald's or be a CNA for a couple of months until something else pays off. But in the meantime, you apply serious pressure. I have done, this is what, January 13th. You might not believe me, but I've done probably now 113 readings. And I know you're like, how is that even possible? I've done it. I think I've been doing 11 or maybe 10 readings a day, and I have been exhausted. I can't even sleep a full 8 hour shift because it's just readings coming in like crazy. Even if I want to go to sleep right now, I can't because so many people right now as I speak, they're reaching out to me asking me like, "Hey, you haven't responded back to my email, and I sent you money. I don't know why you sent me money in the first place when we didn't confirm a time, but I have a lot of work to do, and I'm tired, and honestly, I'm tired, but I'm still applying pressure and I'm still pushing through. And there's a need for you to do that. All right. Whatever you did last year, you're not going to be able to do this year. Let's say you last year you like to sit on your ass all day. You're not going to do that this year because you're going to be busy. And whatever you're putting out, expect to get traction. For example, sometimes I be looking fucked up on camera, okay? And I say to myself, now what if one of these videos go viral and me looking effed up on camera, people just drag me? And I gotta stop that. I really gotta start looking a little bit more better. But there's a need for you to apply yourself as if this next song could be a hit. This next song that you write could be a this, because it can be. And it will be. Let me backtrack. It will receive a lot of traction. Whatever you're doing, writing for someone, making beats, whatever this is. But go on a cleanse. You're going to receive all the answers that you need. Cut off this masculine. This person is not your friend. Music is going to go well for you. You'll be moving soon. There's something with you needing to be in your own space to be creative. Okay. For example, I don't know if you're familiar with Vincent Van Gogh. We don't We don't really know much about him, but in my opinion, let's say he lived with 12 other siblings, maybe he wouldn't have been able to, pick up a paintbrush as soon as he would have if he would have, as opposed to him living alone. So there's a need for you to be by yourself to be more creative. Stay away from any romantic partners; they will distract you. And get your passport. I see you traveling very soon. Whether this is you wanting to go to Germany, for a week just because you want to, or maybe you're going to have to, get a passport because you're going to be traveling due to you helping out your artist or you being an artist or something like that. All right. And just for now, pivot. You got this. And do you have any questions before we transition out of here?
Yes, one thing that's been on my mind because I know you've been doing a lot of readings, and the reason that I reached out to you because I saw you that you were doing free readings, but I
Yeah.
know there's no such thing as free. So that's
No,
what I
there
was.
is. There is.
Oh, there is.
Yeah, there's a such thing as free. Well, technically, this is an energetic exchange style because I'm going to be posting this. There's a thing called there's a thing called free. Sometimes there's people out there that just do stuff just because they want to do stuff for you.
Yeah, and I really appreciate you for like even taking the time out your day to give me this information. And that's what I was really going to touch on about like even though I picked up on everything that you were saying, that was really the main thing. Like
What?
making sure that you got your fair share of this information.
Oh, you're so sweet. Oh, you're so nice. You know what? I wish the best for you. You got this. I wish the best for you. Uh-oh. What happened to your screen? Maybe somebody's calling you. Uh-oh.
I got you. I was about to say I didn't get to properly thank you though, because my phone had to put my phone on the charge. But I do want to say I thank you. I appreciate you.
I listen, I'm so happy for you and I thank you, thank you. And back to you. I'm really looking forward to you moving out. And I don't know what you do in the music industry, but I mean, shit, if you turn out famous, that look good on me because hello, prediction, hello. No, but I wish the best for you. I really do wish the best for you, and you'll be safe, okay? And like I said, you're gonna walk into the industry or wherever thinking that you're a nobody the whole time you're a somebody. Think of it like this. Someone's gonna under I know the reading is over, but I'm still reading, right? So someone's gonna undermine you. Look at yourself as a Michael Jackson before anybody takes you serious. It's like little do you know who he is about to be for your life, all right? So little it's like, little did you know who Michael Jackson would, eventually later on have been. So look at yourself as that. As I said before, you're gonna feel like you're a nobody, you might feel a little bit insecure, but you'll do just fine. And yeah, you'll be traveling soon. And I wish you the best. I really
I
do.
appreciate you.
How'd you find me?
Just scrolling through YouTube, and actually, I think I came across a video you did on another energetic reading, and that's what made me really
Oh
like.
yay, yay,
That's what
yay,
made me reach out
yay.
to you.
Oh yay. Oh, I wish the best for you. Do you write?
Kinda, sorta.
Nice, nice. Well, you got this. You're gonna make something out of it. You're gonna make something out of it. And just go on that fasting. God is gonna speak to you or whatever you believe in. You got this. And I want to say thank you so much for this. Any questions you may have, feel free to email me and I'll try my best to get back to you as soon as possible. I have so many people to get to respond to. But you have an amazing night.
You too.
All right. I'll be posting this sometime this week, so look out.
I got you.
All right. Bye.
All right.